Hello, YouTube. It has been way too long. I apologize. I have been trying to put this video up. Editing has been really tough for me. So here we go. I am using Moss Epoxy's tabletop resin. And right here, we're just going ahead and laying down that clear. I do at least 16 to 12 glasses at a time, so I really can't eyeball how much resin you would need just for one. But I'd say about 2 ounces. I know that seems so little, but I guess that's what I would I would suggest. So I'm just spreading it evenly. Make sure you have cleaned your glass before you put it on your turner or after you put it on your turner. You want to make sure you clean it with alcohol so that resin does adhere to the glass. I have had instances where it has not. So it'll adhere to half the glass, but not the whole thing. So make sure there's no, oil spots or grease spots from your hands as you put it on the turner. So I'm just putting the clear down, and I'm also using Rose Gold by Eye Candy Pigments, Pachinko Pink, and then Satori White. And the Rose Gold, I would say, is a little bit more gold, if you will. The Pachinko Pink just gives it a nice transition color where it goes into light pink to a little bit of a darker pink. They're very similar in color. So if you just wanted to use the Rose Gold, you could go ahead and do that. I do not put down a mold a lot of the times for, underneath for the dripping, because I like to actually reuse the resin that has already dripped down from when the actual glass or mug is turning, as you can see there. So I just take my hand and make sure the entire glass is spread with resin, because resin only goes where it's gone before. So you don't want any sparse, spots or any bald spots, if you will. And just get the bottom of that glass and really, really saturate it. So as you can see, I'm putting my hand there and just adding it back onto the glass. That way you don't have that much waste. But you can put a mold underneath if you wanted to make a keychain or whatnot, because once you blow it out, you are going to have excess drippage. But that's what I'm doing right now. Make sure you get that handle and mix those colors really nicely. I probably will use about, I don't know, just for, like I said, for this mug, about 2 ounces. And make sure you put the clear far enough down, and then you put the color. And then here I'm just using the Pachinko Pink and spreading it again with my hand. And quick tip, you guys, make sure you have paper towels handy, especially if you're doing multiple colors, because when you're touching the glass, you don't want that, say, blue resin and pink resin to transfer onto each other, unless that's your plan. But for this video, I'm just using the Pachinko Pink and the Rose Gold. Again, just making sure that bottom is definitely covered, the sides, everything. Take your time with it, guys. I would suggest just doing one glass at a time if this is your first time, and really get everything covered evenly. This turner is a little slow. I'm not sure which one this is called. I can't remember. I'll list it in the description below. So now I'm just going to take my white, which is the Satori White, and just layer this right on top of that clear resin. So that first layer that we did was the clear. Now you're just going over it with the white. You don't need a lot. As you can see, I'm just really taking my time here, making sure I hit those spots correctly. If you do happen to get a drip of resin onto the glass that you don't want it on, go ahead and get some alcohol, wipe it on a paper towel, and wipe that off. It's no problem. And so here I am just heating up the glass, heating it up really nicely. Don't torch it. I don't do that. You can. You're more than welcome to. I just don't do it because, the torch is different than the heat gun. It has direct heat, which is actually fire. And this is just heating it up to where you just get that resin flowing and getting it covered all the way to the bottom if you can, as you can see. And just take your time again, and it's going to really start creating the effects and the cells as it is turning, and it's manipulating those creations of, the froth. And there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching.